Hi everyone, welcome to the episode 3 on understanding averages by disruption learning. Now, as told in the previous video, this video is going to be about practicing the concept of averages and its applications. So we're going to discuss 5 questions, pretty basic questions, not very tough ones. So let's just begin and start the learning. Here we go. Now, here's the first question. It says, to pass the semester, Virat needs an average score of 60 in 5 exams. In the first 4, he has scored 47, 33, 91 and 62. How much does he need to score in the 5th exam to pass the semester? Okay. Now, let's start with the very basic itself. We know that average is equal to total of all the people or all the exams divided by the number of exams, right? Now the average that he needs is 60. We don't know the total yet, and the number of exams is 5, right? So this means that total is 60 into 5, that is 300. Now, very simple. So we know what he did in the first 4 exams, right? So in the first 4, his total is 47 plus 33 plus 91 plus 62, right? Now this turns out to be 47 plus 33 is 70 plus 10, 80, and 91 is 171, and 231 plus 233. So in the first 4, he has scored 233. He needs 300. So the difference that is required is 67. That's it, right? Pretty basic questions. Probably, someone from class 3 or 4 should be able to solve this if he knows what his average is, right? So very basic questions just to start with the concept. I hope it wasn't that tough or even tough for anybody, right? Let's move to next question. Average of 6 numbers is 0. At maximum, how many of these can be below 0? Okay, so we need to find how many can be below 0, not 0. Now, see, if I have to make the average 0, I can simply, add 6 zeros, right? And divide that by 6. 0 by 6 is 0, right? Very simple. Now I need maximum number of the numbers below 0, right? So see something like that. If I make one of the zeros as -1, others as 1, and keep all others as 0, right? Even then the total is going to be 0, right? And still the average is 0, right? Now if I have 2 -1s, 1 plus 1, right? 1 plus 2, let's take it, and other 3s are zeros, right? Still my total is 0 and the average is 0, right? Now, in just this simple way, if I have 5 -1s, right? And 1 plus 5, and I divide it by 6, still the total is 0 and the average is also 0, right? I hope everything is clear. I hope you understand what it means to have a -1, right? So if I have I cannot go beyond this, because if I have 6 -1s and 1 plus 5, it becomes 0, right? If I have 6 -1s, then of course the average is not going to be 0. So the maximum -1s that I can have is 5, right? And I can substitute them with 1 plus 5, right? So that's it. That's what the question wants. How many maximum numbers you can have below 0? I can have only 5 of them as below 0, right? Now one way to think is I can have -2 plus -2 plus -2 plus -2 plus -2 plus 10. This also has 5 numbers below 0 and 1 number above 0. So in any case, I will have to keep 1 number as above 0, right, to make the total 0. So that is the answer. So the maximum you can have is 5 numbers out of the 6 can be below 0 and the other one has to be above 0. And that's it for this question. I guess it wasn't, it is basically a numbers question, not an averages question, but just presents a new way to think. Now let's move to next question. 8 friends have a certain number of coins with each of them. So total friends are 8. One of these friends who has 45 coins, okay, is removed from the group and a new friend is added. Okay. As a result of this, the average of group increases by 2.5. Okay. How many questions does the new friend have? Now let's understand this question first. There are 8 people. Okay. One of them was removed and then new one was added. Okay. This one had a certain number of coins. And this one had 45 coins. Okay. And this guy has a certain number of coins. Right. Now after this exchange of people, the average has increased by 2.5. Right. So let's create a sort of table to solve this question. Now on one side I have average, okay. I also have number of people, okay, and I can write down total. Okay. Now as per the old statement, average is not known, it is x. Let's assume this. Number of people is 8. Okay. So the total is going to be 8 into x, 8x. I hope that is clear to everyone. As per the new statement, the average has increased by 2.5. Okay. The number of people is still 8. So the total is going to be 8x plus 8 into 2.5 is 20. So this was the old total. This is the new total. Now I know that from 8x, I have decreased 45 coins. The older friend had 45 coins. Plus I have the new friend. Okay. That is it. New friend. Now, if I decrease 45 and add the coins of new friend, the total becomes 8x plus 20. I hope this equation is very clear. Earlier, the total was 8x. One of the friends who has 45 coins is removed from the group. A new friend is added. Now the new total becomes 8x plus 20. So what does the new friend bring? Okay. New friend brings, this would become 8x plus 20 minus 8x plus 45. I hope this is also clear to everyone, right? This is not very technical thing. So 8x goes with 8x. Now new friend has brought 65 coins. Now this was sort of, a slightly tricky question, but again, not very tough, just conceptual question. You do not need to think out of the box to solve this one. So let's move to next question now. So the average pocket money of A and B is rupees 101. That of B and C is 125. That of A and C is 104. Okay. Now we need to find the pocket money of A. Okay. For these questions, there is a general pattern. First, let's find out what are their totals. So if average of A and B is 101, then their total will be 202. I hope I do not need to tell why is this thing, right? So that of B and C is 125, so their total is going to be 250. That of A and C is 104 and their total is going to be 208. Now what you need to do is you need to simply add all the 3 groups. So A plus B, the first group, B plus C, the second group, and A plus C, third group. And the total is 600 plus 50 plus 8 is 58 and 2. So 660. This is the total. Now if you carefully observe, this is 2A plus 2B plus 2C, right? This is 660. Now we can also write it as 2 is taken as common. A plus B plus C is 660. So the total of A plus B plus C is 660 by 2, that is 330, right? Now A plus B plus C is 3 at 30 and we know B plus C is 250, right? So if I just take it as like this, A plus B plus C is 330, A plus 250 is 330, so A is simply 330 minus 250, this is 80. That's it. Again, a very simple question. Just a little application of averages is more sort of a linear equation question. than an averages question. So let's move to the next question now, the last question for the day. Sham appeared for preliminary examination of SPI PO and predicted that his score would be more than 65 but less than 72. Okay. His friend, after analyzing his attempt, said that his score would be less than 70 but more than 60. Okay. Now his mentor said that his score would not exceed 68. Assume that all three statements are true. What is the average of all possible scores of Sham? Now let's see now. As per the first prediction, the score is going to be more than 65. So it could either be 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, but less than 72. So it can be maximum 71, right? Less than 72, not equal to 72, right? So as per the second prediction, his score would be less than 70. Okay, maximum can be 69, but more than 60, right? More than 60 means 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68 and 69. Now as per the third statement, his score would not exceed 68, which means it can either be 68 or below than 68. Now to make all the three statements true, we need to have numbers which are common in all three predictions, right? So let's see first the numbers which are exceeding 68, right? So 69 is not possible, 71 is not possible, 70 is not possible, 69 is not possible, right? So these numbers are not possible. Now let's see the first two statements. 66, 67 and 68 are common. So all others are going to be out of the picture. Okay. So let's see these numbers. 66, true as per first two, is below 68. 67, true as per first two statements, below 68. And 68 itself does not exceed 68. So the three possibilities which are there are 67, 66 and 68, right? These are the three possibilities. So since the average has been asked, so in case of three consecutive numbers, the average is always the middle number. So 67 is the answer. Again, I would not say it's average question, it's rather a numbers question, right? So just quickly learn that we have identified all three statements, took out the numbers which are applicable to all three statements, and then took the average of them, right? I hope this was not a very tough question. So that's it for today's video. We have covered 5 very basic questions. In the next video, we will try to solve some tougher questions. So that's it for today. Thank you.